This is a good ball game for us today. Coming back after the big trip last week and getting a big win last week, and then coming back again and playing good hard football was what we intended to do. And I thought across the board we played really good. I really think Philadelphia's a good team. They're good all around. They play good defense. They run the football. They've got really good special teams, and the quarterback is, you saw how the guy can do all kinds of stuff. So we were really respected this one, and so I'm really fired up that we got this done. And from this point on, every one of them is a huge game. Every one of them is going to be, big hype and build up and all that, and we need to be able to handle it well. And our guys did that today, and I was fired up for that. We're going to move ahead. A bunch of big plays on offense today. Russell found them all over the place. Guys made all kinds of catches and runs, and even Russell even caught a touchdown pass today. And Doug, like I said, Doug threw a really good ball too, and really proud of him. He's got a great rating, whatever it is. But the explosive plays in the running game, for 150 something, that's really what felt right, and that's how we want to look, and that's how we want to feel. And there's no question that CJ got us started with a great couple runs, but we really felt Thomas today, and it was great to have him back out there, and so that's a good thing. The bad thing is that CJ got hurt today, and he's got a scapula issue that we're going to figure it out, but he's going to be out for a while. And that's too bad, because you can see what we see in him and how excited we are to have him. And he'll have a chance to make it back, but it's going to be a while. And so here comes Thomas, and we'll fill it in as we go. That's why we wanted to save Thomas a little bit at the end of the game. That's why you saw Trayvon get in there and carry the ball somewhat unsuccessfully. But defense came through and got it done also. We played really tough. We took the football away from them. And there's nothing better than us. 6 out of the last 7 games, we haven't turned the ball over. And that's fantastic football. And it takes everybody to do that. It's not just the quarterback. It's the runners and the catchers and guys protecting and special teams and all that. If we keep doing that, we're hard to beat. And so that's a big goal for us to keep that rolling. But it is really indicative of good football, and hopefully we can keep that going. Cam and Sherm, I think Sherm had his 30th interception today, career. Just marvelous play on the deep ball by Earl and Cam and Sherm. They came through in a big way, and it really gave us a good football game. So a lot of great things today.
How's Earl doing?
He's got a little hammy strain that he can feel, and so we got him out of there. We had a couple guys. We had a number of guys get banged up today, and so it's a lousy list. But you saw Shed didn't play. He felt his hamstring Saturday for the first time, and he just couldn't get loose today warming up. So we started him, but he couldn't make it. So we'll have to see how that goes. So we did get some guys banged up today.
With CJ Prosise, is there a chance he comes back this year?
There's a chance he comes back this year. Yeah, we have to figure that out. It's going to be a while, though. We won't know until we get all the results and stuff in tonight and tomorrow.
Remy Hope left as well?
Yeah, he sprained his ankle. Got a bit of a high ankle sprain. Unfortunately, just waiting to see him go, and he just never got a chance to get started. So we'll have, again, the running back spot is one we got to figure out, and it's going to call for Alex Collins to jump back in there and do his stuff, and he's rare and ready to go.
All the big plays, it seems like the last 3 weeks it's really picked up, big plays on offense. Is there something that's really led to that, I guess, other than just Russell being healthy, or?
I think in conjunction with Russell's health, and I thought Russell looked really good today. I thought he moved beautifully, and the tremendous plays that he made, the great touchdown pass he hits Jimmy on, and Jimmy's finish to the catch and run was great. But Russell's really moving, and he's protecting himself. He's getting down well, almost. I was hollering at him on the sidelines one time here today, but he looks like he's back. With him finally getting to where he can move somewhat and get going, we turned our focus on how we're going to do it. And Bev, I've been saying, Bev and Tom did a great job. All the coaches on offense, recognize, okay, now it's time to go. And so just everything has shifted. And so you've seen us make shifts in the past. This is one of those big shifts for us. It's really exciting to see. We feel very aggressive, and I think did we give up a sack today? There was a sack right at the line of scrimmage. Those guys did a nice job. We ran for 150 something, and Russell was moving. So we're kind of liking what it feels like, and see if we can keep growing with it.
You guys held them to, I think, 165 yards through 3 quarters, and Bobby was all over the place, getting them to the quarterback as well. How good has he been?
Yeah, I think he had 15 tackles today or something, and a sack, and he's just playing great ball. He and KJ are playing great. They're just playing top line as good as you can do it in football. And yeah, I thought the effort on defense was really good all day long. And we give them some yards at the end there, but we were in control, and that was a nice job. I don't know what the third down numbers came out, but we did some good stuff today. We rushed the passer well and harassed him some, and it made for a good day.
How long has that throwback pass to Wilson been in the front of the playbook?
Oh, it's been there. It's been there.
I haven't seen it wasn't there when he was injured, but
No, we've had it for a couple of weeks now. You don't know.
But and Bob asked too, but indicative of his health.
We figured there's no way they were thinking of covering him, right? It's a good call by Bev. Good orchestration. It was beautifully done and a great throw, really. The throw makes it. Russell almost fumbled that ball, and almost lost it, but he got in there, and so we'll call it a good finish on the touchdown.
What makes for the more explosive plays in the running game? Like, what's the difference with that?
More accuracy in scheme-wise, hitting the right targets with the runners, with the line, so that the runners can see it the way they want to see it. They can make their breaks, and the reads and all that. You can see if you're getting penetration, if you're miss targeting, then stuff happens, and we're just getting better. We're just getting smarter. We're growing. It's a long haul, and fortunately, we're maybe turning the corner a little bit here at the right time.
Doug had a nice block on the touchdown run. How, for you guys with your receivers, how big is that one?
It's always been a really big deal to us to demand that those guys are part of the running game. They're part of every running play. And really, Doug and Jermaine have taken that to heart years ago. They've been doing it for a long time. They're great at it, and they've passed that along to the new guys that come along, and everybody works really, really hard at that. And we're counting on that, and they do a great job.
Is there any way to know if Rawls' injury is something that could
Don't know.
endanger him next week?
Don't know. Sorry.
What did you see on Jimmy's touchdown?
I mean, I didn't see that one very well, but other than the part when Russell came out of the pocket, he was thinking of having to throw the ball away there, and he just hung a little bit longer, and Jimmy turned at the right time, and just in a split second, instead of throwing it away, he stuck it on Jimmy, and Jimmy makes a great run. I didn't see much after. I got obscured on the run part of it, but the finish looked great. Great spinning spike and all that, it was awesome. But you could see Russell was at a moment where he could have, gotten rid of the football, and that would have been the right thing to do, and he waited it out and hit Jimmy perfectly. That's just a good indication of those guys working together and counting on each other, and then Jimmy just turns into a great touchdown play.
What was Nico Thorpe's injury?
Cramps, just cramping up.
How did he look out there? This is the first time he's really played.
He did pretty good. He did pretty well. And Nico's looked really good in practice. We've had a real high opinion of him since when we went after him and got him earlier on. He's done a beautiful job. He's played really good football for us in special teams, and today he got a chance to get out there and cover it up, and he's got a chance to help us. I don't have any problem with him playing.
Miso Diambo had to play there a little while?
Yeah, that was great for him to have a chance to get out there and did a nice job. Seemed like he held up his part of it. George got back out there. George really toughed it out and got back on the field and played some more. That's just fantastic for us to get these young guys chances to play in successful outings and all that. We build on those.
Was Webb a healthy scratch? Or?
Yeah.
Obviously, lots of season left, but if we were to start talking about league MVP right now, do you think Russell has to be right there?
No, we're not talking about that. You're right. The first part was right. Long way to go.
How did Thomas look, Rawls?
Shoot, I thought Thomas looked great. He was hitting it. He's getting tired. He had to go back out there and hang in there tough. It was great to see him play football. I mean, he's a marvelous kid. We saw exactly what we wanted to see. He was attacking and getting after it. A couple great cuts to bust a couple runs too. I thought it was a great first game for him.
Do you think he'll be ready for a full load next week?
We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Will I think that? I don't think that I know right now. I guess that's the best way to say it.
At the end there, when Boykin was there running back, was that a matter of Rawls having?
I thought he looked good, didn't he? -8 or something on his first carry. No, he's a good athlete, and he can fill in if we need him to, and it just didn't get a real good look on the first game that he had. And so we thought, let's go to Will Tukuwafu and see what Will could do, and he banged out about a 4-inch run. So that might not be where we turn our focus at this time.
Do you have any concern with the field goal PAT unit? Right?
Yeah. We're not clean as we should be. We'll see what happens. We had a little penetration. The ball didn't get up great, and they knocked one down, and then we missed one. So we're not as sharp as we need to be. We're better than that, and we're going to need all those points, and we didn't get it today.
The 92-yard drive during the second quarter, when you were backed up to 2nd and 20, did that feel like it set the tone?
I didn't think of it that way, but that was a great accomplishment now. Crappy situation. We back up once, we back up again, and then we go bang, bang. Great comeback route to Kursk got us started, and really good execution to get all the way through 3rd down and win it there. That was a big deal. Now you start over again. The drive starts from there, so it's almost like a turnover. You're in such bad shape, and you overcome it. So I thought that was it. Now that you say that was a really good drive in that game, and really good belief in that we can get it down and pull it out. And in the past, when we've been good, those situations have really not bothered us, and that was kind of what it showed like today.
Did it seem significant that you had 5 straight carries to Rawls on that drive, too?
Yeah, it was. We went to ground chuck, we decided to go back to that. So it's ground bevel, I guess,
How'd you feel the line did as far as run blocking? Since that's
Good. It was a good game. Yeah, this was good. That's really good front. We thought it was as good as anybody we play. And that, in regards to that, that's a really good outing for the guys. And Gary's got a heck of a player coming off on his side, and Barwin on the other side. I mean, those are good players. Fletcher Cox, there's nobody better than that guy playing 3 techniques. So, and we think the heck out of Benny Logan too. So I mean, it's a great group, and our guys held up well today. And I thought they did a good job. Russell helped them. Russell did a nice job of moving in the pocket and finding space. But that's how we expect it to go.
Thoughts on getting career victory 100?
No, you guys found out when I found out. It was the other day when somebody brought it up. I didn't even know it was coming up. Glenn didn't know. We had no idea. So that's a nice deal, yeah.
The touchdown that came back on the illegal formation, was that just a great break for you guys? Or?
That was a significant, great break. I like that one too, yeah. I think that was a pretty good deal, yeah.
How critical is that? I mean, is that a different game?
I don't know. It didn't happen, so I don't care. I don't care. It didn't happen. What else? We good?
Anything else?
Okay.
Thank you.